eastbound Del Perro. Eastbound Del Perro. I don't know what the fuck I saw there. I saw him go ginger, and then he was behind me. I believe he took the jump to standby Elgin East. Left northbound Elgin. Continuing northbound Elgin, transitioning north Meteor. Left westbound Pollock Ave. Slowing left southbound Las Lagunas Boulevard. Right westbound, oh god, upper floor of the Rockford Plaza, taking the jump to San Vitus. Right northbound through the repair shop. Exiting out Eastbourne Way, right eastbound Eastbourne toward Hawick. Right eastbound Hawick. A little late on the comm. Parallel Rockford Plaza, pushing eastbound Hawick. Slowing right southbound Alta Street. Continuing southbound Alta. Cross San Andreas, still pushing southbound Alta. Feel free to take comms whenever.
40 secondary southbound Alta. Pushing Adam Daphne, slowing, going into the Benny for both our ankles. Should be passing on to Alta Street now.
I got him. He's north power.
Northbound power. Transitioning to upper power.
Yeah, see that save?
Still sending it. Crossing out to 26 not occupation, gone into construction site westbound at DCP Club.
Straight through west, coming out of Alta Street, left southbound Alta. 22, cross Alta west, off-road toward Del Perro, westbound. Correct lanes of travel, cutting over, taking the ramp toward La Puerta South. Might take the jump here, stand by. Not taking the jump, he is taking the jump. Took it kind of slow, he missed, I made it. He's gonna be underneath La Puerta, he's coming back up on the ramp, westbound. Approaching Palomino, cross Palomino, westbound Del Perro.
40 secondary westbound Del Perro, approaching red garage, 22 colorful garage. Going left, southbound North Rockford.
Can't Ray use the speed limiter? We need this to be a legit chase, but I just want to assess to see how
right,
Wayne keeps up and how he does his comms.
Going through the gas station and then going back onto Ginger, U-turn. Going to do that going across the green towards Burger Shot, westbound South Rockford. Getting a jump onto some
off the bike, off the bike.
50, big 50.
Don't get back on the bike. I will tase you. Give me your hands. Going for cuffs.
Catch lethals.
He's not washed. Back on the bike. Suspect tased.
Oh God, he's got me.
Going for cuffs, I think. Maybe.
Got you, lethals.
Going for cuffs now.
Resisted again.
Suspect's getting back on the bike. Taking off, going southbound.
Taking off.
Went west and then made a left. Southbound. We're gonna be in the, I forget what the fuck these are called. Made a left from eastbound, going up the staircase here. We're gonna be parallel Palomino. Wow, our bikes suck on these fucking.
Across the Viceroy, they're on the he's on the stairs towards the civilian docks.
Copy that. I'm
He'll be looping around Viceroy. He's not coming out.
I'm gonna wrap around.
Yeah, he's facing westbound, behind Viceroy and BCB.
I got him, Palomino, northbound. Continue northbound Palomino, cross South Rockford. Cross Lindsay Circus, pushing northbound Palomino. Full fucking speed. Setting up for a right-hand turn, slowing right eastbound San Andreas Avenue. Continuing eastbound San Andreas, approaching Las Lagunas. Slowing, cross Las Lagunas, staying eastbound Lower San Andreas. Right southbound power. Right westbound Vespucci. Cross Alta, pushing west, coming up the red garage. 22, right northbound Peaceful Street. We coming right at you. Northbound Las Agudas, taking the jump. Tried to do a skip, missed. Eastbound opposing lanes of travel, Del Perro, now correct lanes. U-turning westbound Del Perro. Taking the ramp toward La Puerta South, opposing lanes. 10 VCB.
Body comms with southbound La Puerta Freeway, taking the jump onto, oh shit. VCB Boulevard, continuing northbound Calais Avenue, taking a skip into a building complex, should be emerging, 22. That's VCB.
I got him. Yeah, from we're going through the parking garage off of Palomino, coming out on Ginger. Right northbound Ginger. Right eastbound, standby 1, San Andreas. I don't know what I just hit about.
Are you okay, Bob?
I don't know what I hit, Rose.
Bob?
I hit a curb.
He's going
Got him here, eastbound Vespucci Boulevard.
I'm Moody King.
Crossing Alta, passing construction site. Crossing L.
Give me this song, man. This song is so good.
PD slowing, taking the exit past the bridge. Going eastbound into the canals. Just landed it, gone northbound now. Just sending it northbound in the canals.
I'm gonna be out in Los Santos.
Jump on Los Santos Freeway. Oh, that's
I
a
lied.
big one. He's now going north of Mirror Park, Glory Way.
My bike's out.
DTV Glory Way. Your bike broke? You want to stop?
Nah, I'm good. I'm good. You keep going.
That's seen Glory Way.
I just want to listen to his comms.
Mirror Park Boulevard.
His comms are good. Hey, chat. How we doing?
Passing Casino.
Yo, excuse me, sir. I'm gonna repair my fucking bike whether you like it or not.
Southbound onto the freeway. Landed it. I'm on his whip. Oh, I 50'd. I'm out.
You good? Right?
His bike's smoking and he is knocked out. I'm gonna block traffic so he doesn't get run over.
Oh God, wait,
I'll
who?
swap to 12.
Oh. Oh, Wade.
Yeah, old damn median cones got him.
Dude, those median cones are dangerous. Hell, I hate them. Chad, how do we think Wayne's doing?
Hey, Tips.
I think he's doing okay.
It's okay. It's not too bad, actually.
I'm not going to fault him too hard because he is tired. I think overall his comms are actually really good and he's keeping up with most of the cuts.
It doesn't feel too bad, actually. I don't know about that. Is there any stairs around here?
I can confirm it did, yeah. Someone was saying at the meeting they ran out and instantly tried it, and yeah, I can go upstairs, so.
Holy shit. Maybe good now? Is it heavier than a feather?
I saw them trying to box at PBSO 2 days ago. It looks like it was doing alright, but I don't know.
Okay.
It looks like it was
Boxing's
kinda
a hard thing. It's one of those things you have to kind of try for yourself.
You gotta
Yeah.
get your stamina up, focus on your lefts and your
Mhm.
rights.
And your uppercuts.
Sweet.
Don't forget the hooks.
Float like a butterfly. Sing like
How could I ever forget about hookers?
How could you?
Alright, we are mobile. Time to go mobile.
Rose, you on frequency?
Is Hopping a 12. They're up on Del Perro Freeway.
Gotcha. Lego. All right. Having a chill day, doing a little bit of motor stuff. This is okay.
You want to continue this still?
Yeah.
All right, we got him westbound Del Perro Freeway. Traffic is non-existent. Weather is very sunny. Taking the exit westbound on Olympic. Took the jump. Landed it like I did onto the freeway.
07 Rose.
Off-road westbound, taking some jumps. Might be merging back onto the freeway. U-turning eastbound Del Perro Freeway. U-turning a oh no, that was road. Eastbound Del Perro Freeway. Drop, take it.
Copy that. Eastbound Del Perro. He's got a lot of distance on me. I'm trying to catch up. Slowing, U-turning again. Stand by. Taking the jump up to Alta Street. Northbound Alta. Whew.
Nice.
Northbound Alta, cross Capitol. 22 occupation. What the fuck am I saying? Cross highway, still pushing northbound Alta. Approach Vinewood. Swerving left and right. Stand by. Right eastbound Vinewood Boulevard past the vault. Setting up for right-hand turn. Slowing. 22. Staying eastbound Vinewood. Swerving in and out of traffic. Continuing eastbound Vinewood. Right. 22 off-road. We're going to be going down the Ellis Freeway, I believe. I fell. We both fell. Get up.
Over you.
Don't worry about it. Where the fuck are you?
Westbound Ellis Freeway. You eastbound Elgin. Passing on your left. Continuing southbound Elgin Avenue, passing Pillbox.
I'm going.
Took the turn right into the underground car park.
Lower power for southbound. Eastbound San Andreas. Alright.
I'm southbound on Power.
I'm trying to just go off the comms.
Passing Old Benny, continuing southbound. Approaching Innocence. Right westbound on Innocence. Slowing past the Lucky Flucker.
11.
10-9.
Trying to get a hold of Ricardo.
Yeah, I'm here. What's up?
Can you switch to 12?
Yeah, Abram, gotcha.
Southbound Alta Street past the Rust compound. Mage Bank.
I'm gonna let him.
Eastbound Davis Avenue.
I'm gonna let him keep the comms for now.
Continuing eastbound past
Suspects
the
on radio. This piece of shit.
Crossing McDonald. Doing left, westbound Innocence. Crossing under Olympic, passing Ammunition, continuing on Elgin. He's gone left up into the parking garage.
I got him. We're wrapping around parking garage, off Ammunition, taking the ramp back down to Elgin South on Adams Apple. Oh God, hey, what's up, Bloom?
Hey, Bloom.
Southbound Elgin, left eastbound Innocence, right
I
southbound
just got
Strawberry.
local.
It's okay, I bought this shit.
Still operational.
Southbound Strawberry. Transitioning West Davis. Off-road. Oh God, this fucking curb just fucked me. Okay, well, he's in the canals north. In the water? Oh God, I almost drowned. He almost did too. He's taking the ramp up behind the Rust compound. Taking the staircase back up Alta. Southbound. VCB.
I got it. Funds going back down into the canals. Might have hit in the bush, maybe.
Oh,
22 that. He's
off the
falling
bike?
off the bike. Bike is disabled.
The bike actually might be out. No, we're good. Okay.
Oh, that would have been
Continuing
glorious.
northbound, taking the jump up.
All right.
Pushing that little jump that traps cars, keeps them alive. Took the jump. Going to head back up onto Innocence now. On the railways. Staying on the railways. Now eastbound. Coming eastbound Olympic. Took a jump down. Will you go?
I watch him go westbound. Yep, A-firm, I got him. Westbound toward Alta. Cross Alta west, still behind alleyways. Wrapping around to La Puerta south. 22 north. Northbound La Puerta, lower. Taking the little Alta cutoff off-road. Might be going to the Alta Street Apartments. Oh, yep, A-firm. Alta Street Apartments north. Crossing over Red Garage northbound towards San Andreas. Going second floor, actually, 22. We're going to be in the second floor of the Alta Street Apartments. Or the
My
Red
vehicle's out
Garage.
again.
Your bike's out?
It's that bump, man. Killing me.
It's all good. Wrapping around, third floor, Red Garage. He's taking the stair jump.
Does anybody have
I
an
was
ice
here the whole
pack?
time.
Does anyone have a what?
An ice pack?
I actually do. Oop, fuck. Where you at?
Red garage.
I got you.
Do you want me to call it or all the motor out of it? Seems like.
Yeah. You can call it for a sec.
Eh, it's fun with Vespucci. So
I
come back to the regular
honestly-
northbound peaceful.
I think he's doing really
Thank
good.
you.
Yeah.
Nice, doing
Taking
good.
the Cerberus stairs up
I
to
told
power. He just
Ricardo
jumped
to
back down
switch to
San
the car.
Andreas eastbound.
Okay, perfect.
When he's ready.
Okay, awesome. Nice. I feel
Crossing
bad.
Power Street.
Wayne's
continuing
been
eastbound San
on
Andreas
duty
up a
for
right-hand turn.
I think 12 hours,
Except
13
for
hours, but he's
left-hand
doing
turn,
good.
But still sticking at eastbound San Andreas. Taking the San Andreas Bridge eastbound. Has begun to rain.
Of course.
When you U-turn note, he's just going to jump onto a building off of Popular Street in San Andreas. I'm off it too. He's under the underpass of San Andreas. He's behind Autos. He's going up onto Supply Street. And I am BCB last seen northbound
I got
Supply.
him.
Could be on Del Perro Freeway.
I got him. Eastbound Supply. Right, westbound San Andreas. Continuing westbound San Andreas. Traffic's picking up. Weather is shitty all of a sudden. Westbound San Andreas slowing. He's stopping. He's saluting me. You're such an idiot. We're westbound San Andreas. Cross Elgin. Right, northbound Alta. Going to the Cerberus Center. Taking the staircase into the Cerberus Center. Wrapping around westbound. Not taking the staircase up. We're still wrapping around the main floor of Cerberus. Dropping back down Las Lagunas. Oh, dear God. It's okay. Westbound San Andreas. My bike shut off? I'm fucked.
Continuing westbound San Andreas. Across the Movie Star. Continuing westbound San Andreas. Left southbound South Rockford. Passing Bob
Passing on the
Smith.
left. 42nd Street eastbound, Vincennes Boulevard.
Rose Channel 12.
Yeah. There's the freeway 14
I'm passing
Street
right, Bloom.
Apartments.
220 secondary. All comms for a couple. We're eastbound Vespucci. Almost got locals through Legion Square. Continuing eastbound Vespucci. Cross center, past MRPD. Nearest cross, Popular. Continuing eastbound Vespucci. Approaching El Rancho, left northbound El Rancho. Left, westbound. Coming up to the wall. Popping over. Foot bail. Cara. Suspect tased. I'm going for cuffs. Give me your hands. Don't even fucking think about it. I can't cuff you. Motherfucker, don't you dare get in that goddamn. Attempt to tase. He's pushing the fucking charger out of the way. Copy that.
All right, motor will pull back.
I don't know what a car is. Is it A+? He's jumping onto San Andreas.
Yeah, firm.
Facing eastbound towards El Rancho.
Obviously, PBS is approved.
Yep, southbound on the grass towards Vespucci. Taking the grass to Elysian Fields, southbound. Touching on to Elysian now. Cutting across to the old delivery depot area towards Popular.
Vehicle documented, smile.
Copy.
Channel 12.
Continuing westbound.
Did he do well?
What's up?
Did he call it?
Did he call what?
Did he call for the vehicle being documented?
No, I did.
Ah, I wanted to hear him call it.
Oh.
It's okay. I think in the future we should let them call it. So
Yeah,
that way,
I was the one on the foot bail, which is why I think Wayne stayed on the motor, which was I would actually argue a better approach. Because I was on foot and he stayed mobile and he was ready to pursue the car.
That's fair. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, fair enough.
We stop now that I have we swapped stuff.
I think we're good.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna go back to 11.
Awesome. Yep. We'll stop to 11. Good shit.
Then it's Gucci Boulevard, Gucci Mirror Park. Did you say plus?
Yeah.
All right, nice.
Southbound El Rancho, approaching Mirror Park. Got left westbound.
What's up, Jeremy? Or Jeremiah?
Reversing at us, Westmere Drive.
Rose, are you in frequency?
Yeah.
Did you want me to stop? Sorry, I didn't understand the comms.
Oh no, keep going.
Okay, understood. My bad.
Alright, we're northbound Westmere Drive in front of the SDSO Hype House, approaching Bo's house.
Hey,
Copy.
I'm doing comms. Northbound with West Mirror Drive. Left, westbound bridge.
220 is gonna try and set up for spites.
Hey, firm, we're South Glory. Get back on to stand by. We're on the soccer field right now. He's in a car, so we can just go anywhere. But we're westbound to the soccer field, coming up to the LS freeway.
Not with that ponytail, he can't.
Hey! Taking the jump onto LS, stand by. South LS.
God damn it.
I am VCB.
Transition eastbound Del Pic.
Try and catch up on the freeway. Then the eastbound Del Perro Freeway.
Oh my god.
ECB.
Where'd you lose him?
Last seen eastbound Del Pic.
Copy that. 20's code 6 Romeo Park. This motherfucker.
290 right for gas for Park.
Copy that. Did we lose him? This motherfucker.
He's getting back in the car.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was my bad.
Damn. I documented it and brought it into impound. Fucking
I know.
-1, Ray. -1.
Oh, that was just communicating.
Nah, it's okay. It's okay. Dude, 20. I see the car. It's westbound off road. Underneath San Andreas, coming out on Popular. Northbound Popular. Slowing. Right eastbound Supply. Charger, as soon as you can take it, I'll go and go for spikes.
I'm on that shit.
Copy that. Wayne, do you have spikes?
10-4.
Copy that. 220, I'll hold it until we have another vehicle catch up. We're westbound San Andreas. Braking, trying to avoid the pit. Going over the bridge to San
Shit out of
Andreas. Sorry, 10-9.
It stalled the shit out of me there.
Yeah. Left southbound Strawberry.
I can take secondary if you want to parallel.
Yeah, let's do that. Let me know when you got speed. Westbound, right northbound alleyway. I'll go ahead and peel off at the end of the alley here for you.
God,
Just
he hit me on my bike. That's
murdered Wayne. Jesus Christ.
Shoot him. Is he okay? Oh my God.
Oh my
I'm all right,
God.
man. I'm all right. I found.
That was a PD comms thing. We didn't call you were coming out.
All right, 390 secondary, westbound Del Perro Freeway, opposite lanes. Heading for Integrity.
Wayne, set up for spikes on Ginger. I'll be on occupation. Goal here is to try and just stay in between them. Keep a good parallel.
Hey, firm. Westbound Del Perro.
Wayne is probably cooked right now.
Dead.
We're westbound on 22. That's southbound La Porta. We need to do comms for Thunder, guys. So either y'all do it or I will. Southbound La Porta, past the red garage.
Southbound La Porta, opposite lanes. Backing correct, heading for Olympic. We're going to be Olympic East, correct lanes 22. He's taking a massive jump onto La Puerta.
Oh my God.
He's holding on to La Puerta.
Wait for a sec.
southbound.
We have a separate 80 that's also parallel to us. Just be mindful.
Hey, firm.
Southbound
Go
La Porta, approaching Dutch London. Taking Dutch London off ramp towards the Rust compound. Left southbound underneath towards Greenwich. Underneath La Porta towards Greenwich. Tapping on his brakes. Turning left, facing southbound towards LSIA and Autopia. U-turning completely to eastbound. Nope, just heading it to Autopia.
A firm. Is he gonna take the jump up to Davis?
He's U-turning. Yep, he's jumping onto Davis. Holy shit, he made it. He's on Davis, heading towards LSIA, southbound, or behind Mace Bank, southbound.
Yeah, firm. I got it. Southbound Davis. Oh, stand by. He's eastbound Davis. Oh, he's got distance on me. His lights are out.
I'm wrapping around.
Hey, firm. Maze Bank Arena. Believe me, to left. Stand by. Yeah, I got it. Northbound Autopia. Coming out. Davis. Left west. Off-road. Right north. Alta.
360 secondary, northbound Alta, passing sanitation, approaching Innocent. Set up for a right-hand turn right, eastbound Innocent. Left, northbound Elgin.
I'm staying right for you.
Just point to that, that's Power. Northbound Power, approaching Benny's. Passing Benny's. Taking Upper Power, northbound. Passing the Tier 3 apartments, northbound Higher Power. Passing on Clutch Motor.
Copy that. 220 secondary, northbound Power. Slowing by the old courthouse. Taking off again, northbound Power. Left westbound Occupation. Continuing west. Entering the Rockford Plaza, second floor. I'm gonna go around. I'm gonna try and set up for spikes. 22. We're westbound Carcer, right northbound through the LS Customs. I'm gonna set up spikes for
No,
Eastbourne.
he's stuck. He's U-turning. He's U-turning. Oh, I see what you're saying. He's heading out towards Carcer.
Hey, firm.
He's on Carcer, eastbound towards Rockford, right, southbound Los Lagunas.
Continuing south Los Lagunas. 22 left, north Los Lagunas. 22 taking the grass over to Alta Street. Entering construction PCB.
I'm gonna set up spikes Las Lagunas. Or actually, sorry, 22 Alta.
He's coming out power. He's at the old courthouse southbound, higher power. He's speed with a SUV.
What lane of travel?
Southbound power, correct lane southbound.
Spikes at the bottom.
He's braking. He's taking the jump down to San Andreas BCB. Eastbound San Andreas off the jump. No visual. If you didn't see him come west, then he headed east. Then I would have seen east, so he would have gone north or south.
Copy that.
Elgin, that is, north or south Elgin.
He was 6 South Elgin.
220's northbound power. Oh, fuck! I got him. Sorry, Sapa power. I wasn't even looking. I forgot he was on duty. Sapa power. Left, eastbound. He's gonna wrap around back to San Andreas on VCB again.
I'm on San Andreas. Known direction.
Unknown.
I didn't see him come west.
Well, he didn't come back to lower power. Did he go? He couldn't have gone south, right?
Said San Andreas, so I did not see him come west. So
No, like San Andreas and Elgin cross. So he didn't go south on Elgin.
I didn't see it.
Okay, perfect. I gotta brake for gas.
I have to brake for gas as well.
Hey, Verm.
Guys, this truck is crazy.
I know the car is cracked. Honestly,
What is this thing? It tops out at 90, but it doesn't matter because it just does. It takes every jump perfectly.
it does 90 everywhere.
Do we want to keep going, or
I think we're good. I mean, honestly, trying to spike a car is like is like trying to. I don't even know. It's like blood from a stone.
Right. Let's meet back at MRPD.
A firm. Wayne and I will do quick repairs on the bikes, and then we'll be over there. Whew. Hey, brother. I know you're exhausted. How do you think you did?
I thought I did terrible.
I'm gonna be honest. Your comms were really good. The only part I would bring up, which I'm sure we'll talk about, was trying to get better setup for spikes. But overall, I think everything else was just fine.
I'm just sort of fading a bit as well.
No, you're fine. You're fine. Hello. What do we think, chat? What are we thinking?
How you doing?
Doing all right. How bad is she?
Low 90s. You could do a part across, and it'd basically be perfect.
Yeah, that's fine. Let's do it.
Alrighty, state ID.
State ID is 1125. All right. Now that we're done with that, fingers crossed. Well, Floppa had to have a vote, and I do actually feel very very highly about how he did. So I'm not too concerned.
How's it going?
What up? What up?
Yeah, it's going.
It's going. That's good.
Oh, that's oh my God, what's your name?
This is where you
Sorry,
buy
what's up?
these cars from.
I was asking them how they were, then they walked off.
Oh shit, yeah, sorry. They're good, I think.
That's
They're not
that's
dead,
good.
So.
Honestly, sometimes that's enough.
I'm thinking I'd like a bacon Western cheeseburger from Carl's Jr. I've never had Carl's Jr. There's a lot of fast food I haven't had. I also don't like a lot of fast food. I think all fast food's kind of trash. But I have my, like, if I were to eat trash, what trash would I eat? You know what I mean? Like, I don't rank any fast food above another. I think all fast food is pretty much the same
Do you
wheelhouse.
want a packet while you?
Sure, actually. I'll take one.
Radio.
Ah, man. Taco John's? I don't even know what the fuck you just said. If you've had Hardee's, you've had Carl's Jr. I have not. I haven't even had Hardee's. Some trash is better than other trash. Well, I mean, that's kind of my mentality on it, right? It's all trash, but it just depends what trash can you want to reach into. Personally, right now, I think Taco Bell's the only trash can I want to reach into.
You looking to get your bike repaired as well?
Sorry, was that my bike as well?
Yeah, you getting your bike
Yeah,
done as
yes, please.
well? Right here.
That's a nice ass cigar?
Cigarillo.
Cigarillo.
Mm-hmm. I can smoke 2 at once.
Oh,
one for
nice.
each lung.
Oh. Is that how that works? Like, do you put one on the left side of your lip and the one on the right side of your lip and then like...
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, okay.
As a doctor, I can confirm that's how it works.
Mm-hmm. Science. Makes sense.
You know,
one in each nose is what James Randall does.
that's impressive. Do you think he just like angles it and like tapes it on his nose so they don't go anywhere?
I think he puts them in so far they just like tapered in, you know?
Jesus.
Yeah. So like he's only just lighting the tip out of his nose.
What is Taco John's?
Can't remember what he calls it. Chugging a cigarette or something? Doesn't make sense.
Huh.
Weird guy.
Alrighty, that bike's done. Now, did you
Awesome.
come in first, or was it the G-Wagon?
I think it was about the same time, but I'd be grateful if you could just get this done. I gotta take it back.
I mean, you're back in the PD.
Yeah, I got you, Flap.
Thank you. All right. We did schedule this today, so part of me, like, you know, oh my God. Hello.
Hello.
Burn this car, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, no, I get you. I think for a motor, when I've chased vehicles that go like off-road or take jumps a lot, it's 100% more like staying close to where the jumps would be. It's a difficult car to chase, right? Flop, you're a motor.
Oh, what, the car?
Yeah.
Literally blood from a stone. I have never gotten a chance to spike a fucking car unless it stayed on the road, which...
Well, here's the thing. I drove the car like most people would drive a car. They're not going to stay on the road and drive in a straight line because it only goes 80 miles, 87. I think I was stopping on that. So I was just doing the jumps and stuff with it. Things. But what did you think, Flop? Oh.
Hello, Flop.
Hey, Bundy, can I call you right back? I'm wrapping something up real quick. A little time sensitive.
I just wanted to check if there was any update on the warrant.
No update. I was about to text you.
Okay, perfect.
Yep. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Sorry.
Repairing at autos.
He's repairing at autos.
The question was,
yeah.
How do you think he did?
Overall, the start of the chase, he had a hard time keeping up, but I'm going to be honest. He was off the bike when you took off, which is fine. So I was able to kind of keep up to kind of start it. When I had to catch up, it took me a minute to catch up too. When he was on it though, his comms were really good. The only thing I told him when we were filling up gas was that I would have liked to have seen him set up a little bit better to call out for spikes. Even if they were just long shot guesses as to where spikes would be. I sort of encouraged it to see like where it would have gone. But overall, I would have liked to have seen him set up better for spikes. I think that'll come with time though. I think that's a big part of motor that comes with time that you'll only get better with experience. Because motor is, in my opinion, the best way to parallel we have in the PD. So when he...
True. I agree with that.
When he gets that experience, I think he'll be stellar. I think the car swap, I was the one on foot. He stayed mobile, which I think was a fair assessment of the situation. He stayed on the bike. He didn't get off of it just in case the car did something. So he was able to follow through after I attempted to tase him and put him in cuffs. He held my lethal when you fell off the first time as well, when I attempted to tase you twice. He did good there. I think, minus the fact he's been on duty for 12 hours and he's practically fading while talking right now. He's exhausted. I think he actually did overall pretty well. I think the setting up for spikes is just the one thing that I would have rather seen him maybe do better. But I think that comes up to the assessor as to, do we feel like that is a meaningful reason to, I guess, you know, hold off, right? So. It's your call.
Give us just a second.
All right.
So, I'm gonna do something a little bit out of character for myself, and say I don't think he's ready. I think he needs more training.
What do you think?
I think he needs another one of these where it actually is his.
I felt like he was. I felt like overall, I can see him being good on a bike, with practice and experience. And you know, part of that does come once you get your motor cert, because you're on motor, you're doing stuff, like you're out there. You know, we all have been on motor a while. But thinking about where we want to take the, you know, the motor unit in general and upping our standards, I think that we have to apply that to the people that we're certing now. And I don't feel like he's quite there where we need somebody to be getting their motor cert.
The only thing I'm going to bring up, if that's how we feel, and that's fine, he's going to ask specifically where he needs improvement, and he's going to want notes as to where the exact areas of improvement are. Because I've been in situations where people have told me you need improvement, and I've said that's great.
Yeah.
I can give tips on that.
I mean, is that going to be hard to give? This again,
Hey, don't give me away. What the hell?
This was the no-brainerest fail of a motor trial we've had. Just being blunt. I mean,
seriously?
it was very.
I want to be very clear when I say this too, not to interrupt Bloom, but like everyone here was saying, Flop, it felt like 80% of the motor pursuit, you were the only person on me. In terms of the you and him being a duo bike chasing me.
I mean, that's fair. I mean, I had my fall offs, and when I fell off, he still picked up. I honestly, in all the, I've only done one other hot pursuit. I really didn't feel like he did that horribly. But it's
I don't think
it's
he
not.
did. I don't think he did horrible. But he needs to be more aggressive when he's on motor. I know that he had a lot of distance. It was difficult for him. It was difficult for him to even hold secondary, let alone primary, during that pursuit. If you were not there, we would have VCB'd immediately, pretty much. You carried that entire motor trial.
Yeah, Flop, the beginning portion where I know like he was off the bike, but you were driving after me. You stayed up with me the entire time. And I was actually like trying really, really hard at that point, like just to drive on the streets, just trying. But at the second portion where he was the one keeping up with me and you were like falling behind because of crashes, I kept driving back towards him to keep him with me.
You know, but he had to repair his bike, I think 3 times during that pursuit as well. And that is part of being a motor unit, is, you know, being aware that you're on a bike, that you're more vulnerable.
I don't agree with this.
You know, you could potentially disable.
I think there's room for improvement, but I think overall,
everybody else, and so
he did about as good as I did.
Have a balance of, you know, obviously keeping up with the bike, but also driving safely. You know, driving in a way that you're not gonna disable your bike a bunch of times.
Oh, I have a good advice about that actually. I noticed with him, when he would catch up with me, he would get really close to me. I don't know if you guys know what this means, but like the distance between me and him when he was chasing me was super low. So I would take one turn, he would fly into the wall or he'd fly into a barrier. And that happened 3 times, by the way.
Okay,
so there's no spacing.
That I miss.
Something else as well is just constant. He started that pursuit. That makes him primary. it felt like he just kind of went quiet every other time that he wasn't on cop. I don't know if that's the direction you're taking, motor unit.
I don't think he really has
a
an
pursuit.
excuse for that because I told him before that he's lead on motor. He needs to be calling out and directing people. I did specifically tell him that. I never heard him call out that he was, attempting to set up for spikes anywhere. Granted, as Bloom mentioned, it was a difficult one to spike. Still, like, there were no comms at all.
Like I said, I just, from what I saw and from what I heard, did not think he did too bad for what he did. You guys obviously saw things I didn't. The reality is he's going for shift 2 motor, and you making the recommendation for motor lead. I'm willing to take your word on that. If you think he needs improvement, we can put him back on FTO 2. That's not a bad thing, right? We can put him back on a session, get him back out with somebody, ask questions, and try and learn more.
I feel bad because I know he waited so long for this. But I don't think that that's enough of a reason to pass him because I feel guilty about how long he had to wait for this.
That's fine. I mean, we have.
Bloom, what do you think?
I was just gonna say we have the extra step now with FTO. If we think he has to go back to FTO, great. I mean, that's something that we can do, and fall him back on getting him back out on motor again before we reattempt.
The comm thing is something that could be worked on even when he's not on motor. Just being vocal when he's primary on a scene. You don't have to be the one doing comms all the time to still have that presence.
Yeah, I'm going through like a mental list of what I expect from anyone during these trials, and I to say that you think he did well, I mean, obviously you were up there with him in a different point of view, but from my point of view, he fell short almost every position. And I understand none of us wants to be the bad guy, but it's like,
Oh, I'm not trying to be a bad guy. I don't honestly think.
well, no,
I'm
I'm just saying, it's like the pursuit in general, that was just a resounding failure. Comms, a resounding failure. Catching up to the pursuit, a resounding failure. Paralleling, he did more of that when he should have been primary. He never laid down a spike strip, although I did say I don't believe that was entirely his fault. I think it was with how the race, or not the race, how the chase with the car happened, played at least 80% into that. There were several issues, and I just don't think this was it. I think he shouldn't have done it 12 hours into a shift. I think rescheduling another one where he's fresh and whatever is fine. But I mean, if he knew that he was 12 hours into a shift, he could have told us to reschedule it. I think that's a non-factor because he accepted it as a factor, right?
I mean, that's fair, yeah.
Yeah, I'm 11 hours in too. So like,
So what do we want to do? Do we want to say we recommend that you have 1 to 2 more FTO sessions, or let's give it a couple days and do it again?
I think both, honestly.
Yeah, both.
I would think both. I think if we're going to talk to him, I think I don't want to crowd him with everybody. I do think that getting kind of the honest input from at least the supervisors and you, Rose, I think would be good. Because I do think that FTO sessions would be good for him.
Great. Well, thank you both for your help and your feedback. I appreciate it very much.
Well, thank you so much.
Ricardo.
Yeah, no, thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, Rose. It's always a pleasure to be a part of stuff.
That was fun.
Yeah, it was
I actually enjoyed it.
Good.
All right, let's go get some bad guys.
I have to put up my sign again.
I'll come with you, Rose, as well, if you want me and Flop and Bloom.
You can come along.
Keep it the supervisors.
Okay, I can tip too.
But I appreciate it though.
No worries. If you ever want to give me to give feedback as the person that was being chased to him, I can.
Are there any points that you want us to give to him from you?
I would say the biggest thing is So when maybe people approach mortar differently than I do, but when I do mortar is even when you're chasing other motorcycles, it's like a support unit, right? You're supposed to be giving a little bit of space, maintaining a little bit of distance, but maintaining eyes and maintaining visual like contact of the person that you're chasing no matter what. So like maintaining a decent amount of distance is the number one thing. Number two thing, driving safely is more importantly than maintaining like that distance that I just said. And I noticed a lot of times he would like send it a little bit too hard, maybe hit a bump too hard. Bumps on those, especially our motorcycles, are crazy. Our motorcycles don't take those well. They will break immediately.
Pretty much, I will say the only one that he's exonerated from is hitting one of those fucking median cones. That's just...
Yeah, those things suck.
Those cones are a curse.
But like
fire hydrants, cones, stop signs, light poles. Fuck them all.
Here's a good example. Like the yellow road bumps on the side, on the road where you go into Red Garage. Like I saw him hit that, fly up, and then break his bike there, and I was like, oh, he should have slowed down there. Because the good thing about bike and motor is, yes, if you slow down, you lose a lot of speed, but our acceleration is insane. You will be able to catch up even with other bikes if you just slow it down a little bit, take the safe turn. And then,
I think where Bloom's coming from, I feel like is a little harsher than how it actually went.
More carefulness.
I don't think he led.
Things. Maintaining visual contact.
Like being like really honest and like critical here.
And just being
I don't
a
think
good
he
support
led.
unit until they
I
make
think
the
I had
mistake,
to
because that's the number one thing.
encourage him in a few
the other
points.
person making the mistake.
Yeah, I agree.
All right. Thank you guys for the opportunity. Hope you guys have a good one.
Thanks, Ray.
Oh. No worries, sir. Appreciate you.
God.
Okay.
There you go. God damn it. All right. I'll be honest. Just between us real quick. I do think the FTO sessions are going to be good. I mean, I personally don't think his comms were that bad in terms of the actual chase. I thought his comms were decent. Do we think that his comms were that bad?
When he was doing comms, they were fine, but I agree that like he was primary, and other than like a very small kind of portion where he was chasing and giving comms, I really didn't hear him at all.
I think the big thing to kind of drill into this is going to be communication, because I
have comments about that, because there's 2 times he was the only one with eyes on them, lost them, and then someone else would have to say where the last scene was. The comms were not, to my standards at least, were not good for at least 2 points. Whenever he was the only one with visual, he went VCB, and
I'll give you that.
There were sometimes he would call it, and
there
then
was
sometimes
one he didn't.
Yeah, fucking Velsing and Tips called some of it too, like the one on Del Perro Freeway. When me, Tips, and Velsing were all crashed out underneath Del Perro Freeway, we had no clue to know where he was. However, listening to comms, we were the ones to relay where it was last seen.
Yeah.
So comms in general, like calling left, right, direction, street name, all that shit, that was fine. But other comms were not fine.
The other, yeah.
And
okay. I'll give you
on
that.
top of that, I have the passing issue too, with him literally calling twice in the chase. Hey, I'm passing you on your left, but guess what? He's already at my driver's side window while calling that in the middle of a turn. I could have fucking killed him.
Yeah.
And the third thing is exactly what Ray said. He needs to give street bikes way more space, because that's something we've all had to do. Their brakes are just going to destroy us.
Okay. So
he needs hell FTO session, and then another one of these where doesn't have 12 hours in.
Yeah, you're good.
My opinion.
Do you think... I was gonna say, would you want to go out and do that with him, or do you want to get Kurt and kind of give him the notes as to like things to focus on?
I prefer to empower like Kurt right now.
I
personally.
just need 1 minute. I'll be right back.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I like to empower Kurt or whoever shift 1 is, because I know old Thunder dips into 1, 2, and sometimes 3. So.
Sure. I was gonna say, if he wants
like I said, I'm not opposed to doing it if no one's around. It's just
I do want to empower our instructors too. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. In the moment, in the chase, I was really honed in and focused on the chase. So a lot of the stuff you're talking about, I even tunnel visioned on. So I'm glad we're talking about it. I do remember twice when he didn't call the last known of the VCB. So stuff like that. I guess yes, you're right. I just kind of heard him on the radio and I kind of just listened. But I do think 2 FTO sessions. Do we want to run back Hot Pursuit or do we think that a couple FTO sessions and kind of
I
having
would
the
like
FTOs...
to see him in hot pursuit again personally. Like,
okay.
This was pretty bad.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. We're gonna back out.
Well, I mean, in my opinion, we messed up in a couple ways. I think the entire car thing would have been fine if it stayed to roads and spikeable areas, but it literally for 95% of that chase didn't.
Yeah.
And then also Ricardo on a civilian bike is kind of one of the hardest people to catch. So
yeah,
I think
told
we
him I had a
fell
hard
short
time.
in 2 regards there. So
Me too. I do think I do think that Ricardo's driving is very hard to keep up with.
yeah, and he shouldn't. I mean, it's hard for him to pull punches accordingly too, because I don't know. I just think in the future, literally anyone besides Ricardo would have been better.
Yeah.
But that, honestly, I would say that's hindsight. I could have brought it up prior to the chase, but I clocked that immediately. I was like, why are we having someone chase Ricardo? Because this is gonna be a pain. I should have said something. I didn't, because I figured it'd be fine. But I think we dropped the ball on that and the Karakara, and then Thunder just dropped the ball on everything else.
I gotcha. Okay. I'm with you there. I did ask Ray at one point. I'm like, try and tone it back a little bit. Keep it where it's at. Try and tone it. And even the tone back is difficult. So yeah, I do think maybe getting someone else on the bike would be good. And yeah, I think we're good. I don't want to talk in circles, but yeah. You good?
Yeah.
All right, let's go talk. Actually, I don't feel like walking. Hey, Wayne, could you come here?
Yes.
All right. Rose or Bloom, do you guys want to start it off?
Sure. So, I thought, for your first time doing a hot pursuit, you did okay. There were definitely some things that we'd like you to see you work on. A big one is communication. So as a motor unit, first and foremost is communication. Basically in everything that you're doing, as you
I don't need everyone defending Ray. The reality is that
vehicles,
he's really good on a bike.
Yielding vehicles.
Ray is probably the best person we run into on the server for motor. So it's difficult for somebody who has never been on motor to patrol ever.
Cars,
I don't need the opinions of the reality is that Ray is just good on motor, and we have somebody who does not normally get on motor, and it was not patrolled on motor.
Rather than giving them the heads up.
I think the important thing is just we need somebody else who.
In addition to
what I'm saying is Ray is overpowered.
We talked about before your motor suit.
It's like Angel on a cart, exactly.
As primary, I want to hear you just kind of like taking charge of the whole thing. And I felt like you were very quiet during the hot pursuit. There was a time where you were doing comms, and those were good. But then there were, I think, at least 2 times where you, I think, had gone VCB, but other people had called it out. Bloom, maybe you can speak a bit more about that.
Yeah, if you remember whenever we did the jump up to LS Freeway on the grass next to the casino and shit, both myself and Velsing 50'd, so we were just stationary underneath Del Perro Freeway, and you continued to chase it on Del Perro Freeway all the way until it got to Elysian, and then you called VCB, and that was kind of it. And then someone chimed on radio and was like, well, where was it last seen? And it was quiet. And then Velsing and Tibbs had to chime in and said it was last seen eastbound Del Perro Freeway. So that was something that we didn't really. That's something that should be happening in any vehicle, not just motor, of course. But that's something that stood out during a trial. If you want, I can just rattle off all the issues I had for you to work on.
By all means.
All right. So Rose kind of touched on it. There was 2 times during the chase where you were passing me and you waited until you were, and I was watching you, by the way, because that's the whole point of me being here.